Welcome to the Winners Tacklebox, brought to you by Academy Sports and Outdoors. We just wrapped up the Alabama Bass Trail Championship Tournament here on Weiss Lake. I'm joined with the winners, Terry Tucker, Jeremy Green. Guys, it's a two-day event. Normally, Alabama Bass Trail, they're all one-day events. A little bit different deal here with 2 days. I want to go back to like maybe earlier in the week, and you guys are preparing for this tournament. How much different was it for you knowing that it was a two-day event and how you prepared for this tournament?
I would say, trying to figure out, of course, where do you go first? What areas do you fish? And what areas have enough fish to get you through day one in order for you to really hammer down on day two? So, I don't think we figured that out. I think it just happened, like the day progressed and we put it all together. I wouldn't necessarily say we figured it out.
Right.
I wouldn't say that.
The key with day one is you want to have enough weight to give you a chance on day two. Keep you in contention and give you a chance. You guys obviously did that. So let's talk a little bit about day one. How did that transpire for you? When you left here in the morning, you had a game plan. Tell me kind of, or walk me through your day or how that transpired.
The first day, we went to one of my areas the first day, and we knew we could get a limit out of there. And we was hoping we'd get a big bite out of there, but the big bite never developed. So we went to other areas, and we lost one good fish first day that would hurt us. And I said, well, I hope that fish don't kill us right now, because I knew we had to have at least 15 to 16 pounds a day to win it. And it just didn't happen yesterday. And then today we regrouped a little bit. I made a different route, a different timing today and everything, and it worked out good today. We actually caught fish where we didn't catch them yesterday.
Honestly, yeah.
Well, we know this lake is fishing a little bit tough now. It has good fish in it. We've seen good fish, but they're not easy to get to bite. We've talked to a lot of fishermen that knew fish were in certain areas, just getting them to bite. I know you guys were in the same situation. And knowing that, it's key to make sure that you capitalize on those bites. You said you missed a bite on day one. Sometimes those kind of come back and haunt you. You guys overcame it. Were you concerned about that on day two, though? I mean, you knew you needed a pretty good bag to really give yourself a chance. Did that concern you on day two?
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. We talked about it yesterday. We knew we was going to be 2 or 3 pounds short, and we knew we had to make it up today, and we just changed our route a little bit. We caught the first one about, 9 o'clock probably.
Yeah, probably about 9.
And then we knew what was going to happen then, and how it just clicked after that. And we didn't get a lot of bites because we didn't target a lot of fish.
Right.
We targeted isolated big fish, and it paid off. We had 1 2-pounder today that I thought was going to hurt us a little bit, but he kept saying we had 20 pounds. I kept saying we had 17 something. Ended up having 19. That's probably going to do it.
Okay.
And we left about an hour early.
Right.
Make sure we got back. I said, this is going to do it right here. The last fish, he caught the last fish, and I said, we're done. We're out of here. We got a pretty good travel time, and so we're out there.
Right. Let's talk a little bit about the weather. We had quite a bit of wind yesterday. Today was the second day after the front. We didn't have the wind, bluebird skies. We started yesterday off a little bit cloudy for a while. Tell us a little bit about what that does to the fish and how you tried to use that to your advantage, understanding that.
Well, I think on days like that, we can say what it does to the fish, but we figured out the hard way. They got a mind of their own. But I think on days like that, it positioned the fish for our style of fishing. And we knew we had to hammer down in order to make it happen. And, it was, don't think by no means, we had it figured out this morning. Again, the day progressed after we got the first bite. We knew what we expected to happen in the beginning. After we got the first bite, I won't say it was game on, but we knew what we should do after that.
So I'm guessing having an open mind really helps in this process. You guys
Absolutely.
are really focused on getting the first bite. Once you get the first bite, based on how that happened, that's what you're keying on going forward. Try to get the second bite, and then you're building a pattern from there.
Absolutely.
Tell us a little bit about some of the baits you guys used over the 2 days to catch some of these fish.
We caught pretty much everything we did on a spinnerbait.
Okay. Any particular color or blade combination seem to work better?
Just a white spinnerbait.
Just a white spinnerbait. What size?
Half ounce.
Half ounce.
Yeah, I think mine was a 3/8.
Yeah, you might have been throwing a 3/8. But we was trying to cover both water columns a little bit, one a little deeper, one a little bit shallower.
Right.
they was hitting both of them.
Yep. We talk about that a lot in team tournaments. Guys that are really good teams to work together. Lots of times they're doing something a little bit different. If you get one guy in the front of the boat and one guy in the back, sometimes the guy in the back may
That's
present
right.
something a little bit different than the guy in the front.
We're never doing the same thing.
No.
We may be, I take that back. We may be doing the same thing, different profile, different color,
Right.
but we're never throwing the same bait, ever.
Always give yourself a chance of
That's
getting
right.
that
That's
fish
right.
that didn't commit the first time.
That's
I promise you today it paid off.
Yep.
I promise you.
Guys, congratulations. These tournaments aren't easy to win.
No.
Absolutely
you,
not.
You guys have had a really good year. Championship's a big deal. Alabama Bass Trail Championship's a big deal.
Well, this is one we wanted to win, trust me.
Yes, $50,000 is a lot of money, but the competition that you guys faced over these last 2 days, that's pretty good bragging rights as well.
Well, these are not, they're not easy to win. I mean, these are, and I know it's Alabama Bass Trail, but it's not just, it's not just solid anglers from Alabama and local boys. Like it's some people that drive pretty far, to fish the Alabama Bass Trail, and by no means are there any weak links, in my opinion, in the Alabama Bass Trail. These guys are heavy hitters.
A lot has to go right for it to work.
I mean, I fished every tour you can from FLW all the way down, and this is probably the Alabama Trail. And I've been waiting a long time to fish this trail, but different commitments and stuff like that. But probably one of the toughest tournaments you'll ever fish is the Alabama Trail. Some of the better guys in there, any of them can fish top level.
Right.
Yeah. We fish we travel and fish the coasters together. He fished it for years. I travel with them and fish the coasters as a boater, and I promise you, I'm talking. These guys are pros we're fishing against.
Right.
Alabama Bass Trail by far surpasses it. They're heavy hitters, man. I promise you,
Yep.
they're heavy hitters.
We see it in every tournament. Guys, congratulations, Alabama Bass Trail champions.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Congratulations.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Folks, before you head on your next adventure, be sure to stop by your local Academy of Sports and Outdoors where you can find all this gear and more.